Is he still at work? Adultery! How dare you! Adultery! After all, Mom got this from Father on their anniversary. Well, that really doesn't matter now, sweetie, considering your father committed the most treacherous thing. Adultery! Snowball's a part of the family. Treat it as well as any other. Adultery! Yeah. If I lose Father, I'll be alone too. Adultery! Adultery! Now then, what do we do with you? Adultery! I remind you, Aya, sweetie. Adultery! May I remind you of one simple thing, Aya, sweetie? Adultery! Investigate Maria's room. So this is the room that belongs to... Adultery! So why would the doctor commit adultery on a bum? I'll give you clothes and delicious meals. Adultery! Do I even need to say it? Adultery! Oh, and this is when the doctor realized that he could have adultery with Maria. Do I even need to say it? That still doesn't change the fact that you had committed adultery! It's a chainsaw, dearie. Of course he would scold you for playing with it. Despite your father doing a much bigger sin. Adultery! Adultery! Oh, the father. Adultery! We figured out some of Maria's backstory, but that doesn't change the fact that she committed adultery! Father was always reading this. Oh, in the middle of him committing adultery! What's Father always up to down below? Adultery! Adultery! Well, of course! He's a mad scientist who regularly commits the sin of adultery! Oh, you again. Adultery! Adultery! Oh, and last time we saw you, we were struck down by someone who has committed adultery! Well, not only do you commit adultery, but you're an animal killer as well. Not sure I trust him quite yet. At least he's not committing adultery! Poor thing. Oh, you again. Adultery! So not only did this man commit adultery, but he derived this little scamp of a family. How dare you! Aya, dear, at this point, you should have well past given up on your father. He's committed adultery, and he's killed several of your potential brothers or sisters. Insert adultery joke here. Now then, you've seen it on your way here, haven't you, Aya? All the atrocities this man's committed. One of the atrocities being adultery! You lie. Well, it's what we came here to do, even though I'm against it. Because this man has committed several atrocities, crimes against humanity, and worst of all, he has committed adultery! That can wait. Adultery! So not only has this man committed adultery, but he wants to turn his own daughter into a doll. Well then, sounds like my own childhood. Adultery and murder! Even when he's committed adultery, he doesn't seem to care for you, Maria. I thought I couldn't live without Father. You can! You can certainly live without adultery! Just going to escape with one half of adultery? Well, of course. But at least you weren't part of the adultery!